On our broadcast tonight, air emergency, a hole in the ceiling of a Southwest Airlines jet, a close call for passengers. What does this say about other planes? Making her case for the Supreme Court, Sonia Sotomayor gets a chance to explain that now famous remark she made about Latina women. That murder mystery in a family home in Florida, the death of the adoptive parents of so many special needs children, it's taken an odd turn. Critical condition, why America's doctors don't want to go into family practice anymore. And a woman making a difference with good works around the world. Nightly News begins now.
From NBC News World Headquarters in New York, this is NBC Nightly News with Brian Williams.
Good evening. This was a long first day of questioning for Supreme Court nominee Sonia Sotomayor, who found herself answering for some of her own words from her past. At times, it was a classic courtroom cross-examination, mostly by the Republicans, while most Democrats are interested in wrapping this up and voting to confirm the woman most believe will be the next Supreme Court justice. Our justice correspondent, Pete Williams, at the court tonight to start us off. Pete, good evening.
Brian, within the first hour today, Judge Sotomayor was asked about her wise Latina comment that's been widely quoted. She said it was an attempt to inspire minority students that misfired.
Welcome. It's good to have you back, Judge.
From the moment she began answering senators, Sonia Sotomayor said being a Latina woman does not make her a better judge.
I do not believe that any ethnic, racial, or gender group has an advantage in sound judging.
I'm very troubled.
But the Judiciary Committee's ranking Republican pressed her to explain what she meant in speeches when she said a wise Latina woman would more often than not reach a better conclusion as a judge than a white male.
Aren't you saying there that you expect your background and heritage to influence your decision making?
It was bad because it left an impression that I believed that life experiences commanded a result in a case, but that's clearly not what I do as a judge.
On abortion rights, she said the Supreme Court's ruling in Roe v. Wade is solid legal precedent, answering a question from Wisconsin Democrat Herb Kohl.
In your opinion, is Roe settled law?
That is the precedent of the court and settled in terms of the holding of the court.
Republican nominees Samuel Alito and John Roberts gave similar answers. Judge Sotomayor disagreed today with President Obama's statements that judges need empathy. As a senator, he voted against Roberts in 2005, explaining at the time that judges need some extra quality to decide the hardest cases.
In those difficult cases, the critical ingredient is supplied by what's in the judge's heart.
Do you agree with him that the law only takes you the first 25 miles of the marathon and that that last mile has to be decided by what's in the judge's heart?
No, sir. I wouldn't approach the issue of judging in the way the president does.
And one Republican noted that some lawyers have said they consider her a bully on the bench beyond merely tough questioning.
Obviously, you've accomplished a lot in your life, but maybe these hearings are time for self-reflection. This is pretty tough stuff that you don't see from about other judges on the Second Circuit.
The questions and answers continue tomorrow, and toward the end of the week, the committee hears from outside witnesses for and against the nomination, Brian.
Pete Williams at the court starting us off tonight. Pete, thanks. And now